Time to die.
First off, I want to thank everyone that watched my Nina game plan tutorial. Um, y'all got that past 200 views, and for this little small channel, I have 81 subscribers. That is amazing. I didn't ask anyone to promote it. I just, promote how I promote everything else, putting in Discord servers and then putting it on my Twitter page. And uh, just off the views of that and just off the views of the game plan tutorial, you guys have asked me questions. A lot of you ran into me on Quick Match and questioned why I was playing like a nut when I was, but we're not going to talk about when I was playing crazy and just doing stupid stuff. I was labbing your character, okay? Or I was labbing your playstyle. Um, but for a lot of you I ran into on Quick Match, as I am a Quick Match warrior, a lot of you had questions why I was doing certain things, certain pokes, and I'm going to address those pokes, and as well as I'm going to answer some of the questions you guys had in general that I just really didn't cover in the initial game plan tutorial. So let's get right into this. A lot of you had questions about why, when I do sidestep one cancel, why do I do not air jump, sidestep one cancel 1+4. I collected data on you. Your character has an attack reversal. You can't attack reverse that if I cancel it on frame. You have to hold that. And when you hold that, you're -4 and you have to get up from crouch. I can just continue sidestep one pressure, do a little quick low, or, a little sidestep down for a 1 if you want to start sidestepping after you get hit. I can just continue my pressure going after that. A lot of you also asked after sidestep one cancel. Pretty much, initially what I want to talk about is what I do at the buttons I press after sidestep one cancel. So the first button I addressed was 1+4. The other button that I mashed after sidestep one cancel is her 1+2. That's because I caught you either trying to sidestep or mash a button, and or like a jab or something like that. And if I cancel this on frame, you cannot interrupt that. If you have one of those, well, not if you have, for Jin can parry this, and he also can't parry. Jesus Christ, the YouTube curse is real. He also can't parry sidestep one cancel 1+4 if you do it on frame. But as you saw, that's not on frame. That's kind of on frame. It kind of is a combo. But you saw this 1+4 is +20. So you can't low parry that, that. Can't sidestep that. If you move or anything other than block down back 2 will hit you. And if I go for my power crush, you'll just eat that. Yeah, just anything under 20 frames, you just have to hold that because you're -20. That's another reason why I do it. Another button, this is this one you guys questioned the most. If I caught you jabbing and I was warmed up, my execution was there, and I examined where I was on the map we're playing, a lot of you asked why did I do sidestep one cancel sidestep one cancel for 3, excuse me. That's because you were hitting buttons after my sidestep one cancel. I'm plus. I'm even plus on block after that. I'm plus. I'm plus. I'm plus. I'm plus. I'm just taking my frame advantage, and you're choosing to attack the button. That's a free counter hit. Thank you. for playing Nina's mind game and not choosing the block and pressing the button, as she is a counter hit heavy character. And to follow that up, that's also the reason why I do sidestep 1 cancel back 4. You know, the classic. You know, 104 damage with no butterfly loops because you wanted to press a button. I'm just utilizing my frame advantage with quick buttons. So those are the quick mids and the quick counter hit highs that I used. A lot of you are asking, when you fought me in quick match, why was I doing down 3-4 into down 3-2? It's a clear mix-up. You can't see this down 3. And I also and you guys also saw me do this after sidestep 1 cancel. You know, you can make it count as a natural combo. I'm just seeing if you are going to be the good player. As I mentioned in the game plan update, you know, most people will just let you have this down 3-4, you got this block to 4, unless you're getting too telegraphed with it. I feel you do have to mix it up and do the mid sometimes. You just take the punish if they don't duck it. It's a mix up. It's one of the only mix-ups I have in my neutral, little mini 50-50 right there. That's why I'm doing it. Also, I'm trying to see if you're low pairing, and if you are low pairing, you know, you're not going to be able to notice that most people. Ooh, YouTube curse. YouTube curse. YouTube curse is real. Most people aren't going to be able to notice the difference in animation between sidestep 1 cancel 1+4 or sidestep 1 cancel down 3, because you know you're not necessarily panicking, but you just block the move and you're trying to see what you can do, or you just got hit by a move and you're trying to see what you can do, which if you get hit by sidestep 1 cancel, nothing. Yeah, so that's why I do those particular pokes. A lot of you asked me to clarify what I suggested is Nina's power mid, which is down for 3 strings. And the reason why I said it's because you constantly keep frame advantage, because Nina's pokes don't deal damage. What I mean don't deal damage, she doesn't have that one mid poke or normal hit poke in general that gives her guaranteed follow-up hits. You see what I'm saying? That isn't guaranteed. That isn't guaranteed. You know, that isn't guaranteed. Versus Anna, you know, as I mentioned in her instructional video, she has a slap from CJM. Once that lands on hit, she gets a mini combo, and she has a shove. She gets that on counter hit. Free follow-ups, whether she does it raw or she does it in stance. Free damage follow-ups. Nina doesn't have the slap. She has a high where she can get like a free move. You know, she has these highs where she can deal free moves, but you know, it's a high. They're both highs, and the second high is insanely slow. You shouldn't really get hit by that much in the neutral. A lot of you are saying, you know, down back 2 is a power mid, but if the deal is when the opponent blocks down back 2, I can't move, versus when the opponent blocks in I'm just using Anna as the example because they're so similar. When the opponent blocks Anna slap, Anna can still like side so she can do lateral movement, because it's a quick high and it's not like a slow recovering mid, homing move mid, so she can still move around. Nina has to revert to doing like a backsway, which is what I stated in her instructional. You know, you want to backsway sidestep, you know, or just backsway after down back 2 to force them to extend themselves, so you can play the trap and do like down back 2 in the magic 4 or something like that. Same thing for 1+4. You backsway after that. And a lot of you were saying sidestep 1 cancel is a power mid, and I understand why you guys would say that because it's so plus on hit, but you know, what am I hitting? I have to do it twice in order for me to connect it, right? Versus I can just do 1+4 right here, down back 2 go here, and down forward 3 right here at like range 2, and it'll hit. You see what I'm saying? And how you deal damage with Nina is constantly getting frame advantage, forcing your opponent to press. No one's that solid. They're gonna press. So, as I was mentioning, you know, if you delay the hell out of your down forward 3 strings into, you know, down forward 3-2 or down forward 3-1-2, you know, you get a +5, and it's +5, and she has options. You see what I'm saying? She can do a sidestep move. She could sway into a move, you know. I don't know why my button didn't come out, but you know she has options, and then in that sidestep, you know, she has mids. In her sway, she has throws, she has highs, she has mids. They're all safe that she can do. And then, you know, she could do nothing and build up the you know, mental frames, keep the opponent guessing, and that's from her down 4-3-2. And with this, because, you know, they're just gonna duck it longer, like I stated, I'm not gonna repeat myself too much. You know, she's at +1 here, and Nina excels with like being like -3 to +3, because then she can move and do her little sidestep 1 pressure, or move and backsway, force a whip punish. You see what I'm saying? It's constant frame advantage, so she can make the opponent do something they shouldn't do, make them force an error out the opponent. You can't do that on 1+4. You can't do that on excuse me, down back 2, because these are both minus on they're both minus, I think, 5 on block. I'm sorry, I had the memory of a hamster. Yeah, they're both minus 5 on block versus, no, wrong move. See? I'm +1 if they block it. This, you would never see a Nina player just do down 4-3-1. And that is a mix-up. The reason why it's a mix-up and you shouldn't worry about having punished about this here is because she has, I know that's insanely minus, but it makes the opponent think, like, do I want to attack after this? And also it's a knowledge check, because you can still backsway after this, and then but with that being said, the whole reason why you do down 4-3-1-2 is to get them to respect down 4-3-2 a bit more. You see what I'm saying? And you shouldn't have to experience like a set of this getting blocked often anyway, because like I said, it's just used to respect this. So hopefully that clarifies some things, because Nina just doesn't have a power mid. Do not get me wrong, down back 2 is an amazing mid, 1+4 is an amazing mid, sidestep 1 cancel is an amazing mid, it's just not a power mid. This is, for what it is a better cheese option, because you get the frame advantage, and this you know, shouldn't land on block most of the time that you do it, because you're really just getting it, like I stated, to respect the down 4-3-2. Another thing you guys asked me is about obscure punishment. I covered, you know, punishing -14 to -15 moves. The -15 moves being that coming with pushback, which means her down 4-2 on reach. Punish -14 to -15 moves with down 4-3-4. And punishing while minus 13 lows or minus 13 mids that leave you in crouch with Nina's wild standing 3 tilde 1 plus 2 to do a chain throw mix up. A lot of you guys are wondering if there's any more obscure punishment that Nina has because her tool set is fairly large. When your opponent's back is at the wall and they do a stagger low, you can do some punishment that will give you a wall splat versus just going for a launcher. As you know, when you do a wall splat, you get a little bit more damage than if you were to just do it. If you were just to launch a stagger low at the wall with the launcher. So I have a Heihachi set here to do Hell Sweep. And that does 2 more damage than a 4-2-1 punish. It's not much. But what you saw me fail to do there in the first attempt, which is to do a little side step to peel him off the wall. And as you saw, that did 63 damage, which is 10 more than punishing with a 4-2-1, and it was 8 more damage than punishing with the Power Crush from full crouch. So you're getting like really close to combo damage. You can also do some heavy execution stuff if you can peel them off the wall just a little bit more. Kind of hard to do. And as you see, I only really did 64 damage, and that's insanely hard to do. It was like 1 point more damage than I'm getting the re-wall splat. It's just something to keep in mind, as she doesn't have like a wall bounce or anything she can do to like deal more damage. I wouldn't do this on a balcony break combo or a wall combo, as Nina has like a great wall carry. So punishing stagger lows on a balcony break or a wall break with a 4-2-1, and then breaking the wall with a full charge bomb. Not that, but you know, you'll deal way more damage than just, you know, breaking the wall with the full crouch power crush. And that's really the only other obscure punishment I can think of that's actually worth it. If you guys know of any obscure punishment and you want to share it, you know, hit me up on Discord, on Twitch, on Twitter, and let me know. The last thing you guys asked me about was combos and wall Oki, specifically wall combos and Oki at the wall. For the wall combo, you guys are asking how do I land the double side step 1 wall combo, and honestly, I'm just gaming. It's inconsistent as hell. I'm just gaming and I clip it when I land it. What you want to do is you want to get a high wall splat, and the most common high wall splat moves is wall standing 1-1 plus 2 after you screw. So you wall carry with wall standing 1 plus 2 after you screw. QCF 1 and QCF 2. Let me take him off spring kick because that's gonna get on my nerves. Let's just have it not set. Let's just have it. Set him to quick recovery. Yeah, okay. But about the double side step 1 combo, yeah, I'm just, you know, gaming. I get a high wall splat, and you know, I just go for it. It's like I said, it's very inconsistent. As you saw there, I didn't get my dash, so you have to dash in and get it. The launcher doesn't matter. What matters is that you do two um, two heavy load moves, or into a screw, or and then you do your wall carry option, or you can do three heavy load moves into a screw into a wall carry option. The former is the easiest one to do, which is two heavy load moves into a screw attack into your wall carry option. And like I said, I'm just gaming. I got lucky and got it right there. I'm just gaming. You have to practice it. There's no real trick. There's no real way to know if you're gonna get it. You just have to go for high wall splat and game. I wish it was easier, but where you can staple her double sidestep one combo, is if you're in range and you do the rage drive after the wall carry move, so you get the splat after the wall carry move. You do her rage drive, and you don't go into a forward sway, and you just immediately go into sidestep one after the rage drive. It's pretty consistent, especially if you land the rage drive really close. You always want to land the rage drive really close, and you'll almost always be able to get double sidestep one. So. There we go. You can staple it after rage drive. Just practice it. Game. Go for it. As far as wall combos, you guys should be going for the staple, which is down for 3-2, down for 1, into wall bounce or into betrayer. It's a free grounded hit. If they wake up and they don't duck, you get the betrayer, which is the unbreakable grab. If they duck, and they're close to the wall, you might get a wall bounce. Sometimes you don't. Like right there, I did it. It just really depends on where your opponent is when you hit them at the wall. That's pretty standard Nina wall Oki. She does have. You can go into a forward sway after that. You can also go into a forward sway into Evil Mist. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Oh, my Evil Mist didn't come out. I didn't get my sway. YouTube curse. YouTube curse is real. I'm not getting my Evil Mist. There we go. And depending on how they tech, you'll be able to get it. That's some very obscure wall tech, and it's very specific. I wouldn't go for it that often. But what I can say is some obscure wall tech that most Nina players don't go for is that. The reason being is wake up attacks. So saw that. If you have a feeling they're going to do that, wake up quick low. If you do down 4-3-2, down 4-1 sidestep, to the right, you'll avoid that wake up low attack. What you won't avoid is the recovery kick, which is that annoying low kick, because it has insanely good training. See? Yep. That's the only way to avoid it. And even then, you still have to guard low because that recovery. If you sidestep too far, it will get they will get a different recovery kick. And if you're ducking, that's no biggie because then you can just, you know, while standing 1/1+2 punish it. If your execution is good, you can do down for a 3-2, down for 1 sidestep into no parry. Not bad. See, hard to do. Yep. It's possible. I'm just bad, and it's insanely hard. But as far as the low attack, if you know they're gonna do it, you can just do it. Most people will autopilot what they're doing anyway because they just don't want to take a mix up at the wall. It's kind of understandable. As far as spring kicks, a lot of you are asking how can you dash in and after you sidestep the spring kick and get that down for 3-2-3 punish. When you find out, tell me. Nina's down 4-3 is different than Anna's down 4-3. Anna's down 4-3 is just a little bit more forgiving. It has a better hitbox, even though they buffed Nina's down 4-3 hitbox. It's just you just have to game front rabbit. I'm able to get it sometimes. But what you want to do is do a subtle sidestep. And maybe you'll be able to get it. It may not register as a punish, but because spring kick recovers so damn slow, it's really bad on recovery. You still might be able to hit down for 3-2-3 on the back turn. And again, like I said, it may not register as a punish. This is one of those things that you have to lab in match. And it is character specific, as you know, the Kings and Eddie have a different spring attack. But other than that, this is all the wall Oki that I know of that anyone playing Nina can just easily apply. It doesn't take much to do that. And it doesn't take much to, not do that, but do that into like backsway. Just with this Oki alone, you should be fine. And that's really all I have to update y'all. Just let me know if you have any questions. Reach out to me on Discord, Twitter, or on these YouTube comments, and I will respond. And yeah, happy gaming and enjoy Nina.
Way to represent. Good win, player.
Isn't it past your bedtime?